the 2024 presidential race is heating up. And did you guys hear the good news?
That boy joining the...
What's the good news?
Mr. Cornel West has joined the race. He is running for president.
Cornel West running for president?
Yeah.
Who's his running mate? Dr. Umar? What the fuck?
Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
Huey Newton.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, he's running for the running as the People's Party.
What the
I've never
fuck
heard
is
of
that?
I guess we have a new party.
Black people got a party, yo.
I'll tell you what it is. No, well, you're close. You're close.
We here now.
You know what it is? Think of it. The People's Party. It's communist gobbledygook. That's all it is. And now Cornel West, by the way, is a communist. He's an open socialist, and you'll see he says some of his track record, and he definitely tries to separate himself a little bit. You'll see it
From the commie talk?
from one of the groups that he was associated with.
Okay. Would that be the Black Panthers?
You'll see. He goes, and I did a lot of work with the Black Panther Party. Never was a member. It's like, holy fuck, you didn't have
Really?
to.
You have to say that.
I think you were now.
Wow.
Now I think you were a member.
Now you're affiliated.
Now we need to investigate. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is him announcing his candidacy.
Let's hear it.
For president.
Uninterrupted. I want to hear this whole thing.
Let's hear if we hear anything new.
In these bleak times, I have decided to run for truth and justice, which takes the form of running for president of the United States as a candidate for the People's Party. I enter in the quest for truth. I enter in the quest for justice.
I have to stop it though. Can we? This other thing too
Was
of
it
like,
the Gap?
well, when people run for president, I hate what the
Was it
teeth.
Yeah. The Gap was really bad.
That's low hanging fruit.
I mean, I don't care.
Good point.
But yeah, you were saying?
It's this thing, I'm running for truth and justice, which takes the form of running for president. It's like, why don't you just say you want to run for president?
Well, I mean, he started off saying bleak times. I mean,
And what bleak? Well, it is actually bleak times,
for
but
who? How
actually-
are you living your life?
it's bleak times because of people like him
Yes.
and people that have his ideas and policies. Literally, that's why it's bleak times.
The presidency is just one vehicle to pursue that truth and justice, what I've been trying to do all of my life. I come from a tradition where I care about you. I care about the quality of your life. I care about whether you have access to a job with a living wage, decent housing, women having control over their bodies, health care for all, de-escalating the destruction.
By the way, healthcare for all means transgender youths getting transitioned.
Yeah.
I'm not falling for it anymore.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other things he said before that? Women, like, was he saying abortion?
Yeah. He said, the same old thing, rights to their bodies and shit like that.
Yeah. It's all the same fucking platitudes, by the way, you see where he's at?
Is that a Bernie rally?
A Bernie rally, baby. Communism.
Decent housing, women having control over their bodies,
Abortion.
health care for all, de-escalating the destruction of the planet, the destruction of American democracy. Democracy creates disruption. It creates an eruption. It creates an interruption. Wide from below, the energies of everyday people is manifest. And I know there are precious people in your life.
Is that how democracy actually works? That it's an interruption? And that's not what's happening though. Like, cause it's not like the vast majority of people are for abortion and for everything that he just listed off. More than half the country is against all that shit. So what eruption, like what he's talking about is the way they've been using the FBI and using all the establishments to indoctrinate kids and push through their propaganda.
That's his interruption.
But that's not democracy that did that.
No.
That's a lie.
And we're in a republic.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even if we were a complete democracy, that's not what happened. It was
And it's
people.
not what's happening.
It was people protesting and burning down cities and fucking killing people. Really.
Life who you care for. That's why it's important for you to be involved, important for you to participate. We're not talking about hating anybody. We're talking about loving. We're talking about affirming. We're talking about empowering those who have been pushed to the margins. Because
We're talking about communism.
I don't want a loving
This is
president.
fake.
I want a president that would be able to bomb a country when he needs to. I don't want a loving, peace-loving president. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what is this? Again, empty platitudes. Empowering the people who have affirming. Like
That's
what?
new.
Well, that's new from the black talk.
That's what I'm saying. That's new.
I guarantee you,
Mhm.
give it less than 5 years, black people are going to be the biggest defenders of the LGBT. You're going to start seeing gangsters and gangster rappers.
Mhm.
I've said this before. Gangster rappers that aren't gay making pro LGBTQ songs. Guarantee it.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. Because I really believe that's starting to, that brainwashing is working on, and I don't know if it's because black people support the lifestyle more than it is they just see it as, oh, well, we're all marginalized, we're all oppressed, so let's all band together.
I think it's more of what we see every day. It's just another overcorrection. Black people are some of the most homophobic people ever. So as a way to overcorrect for that, they're going to start bringing them into the fold.
Well, let's be real though, too. Like, how many black gangsters have been caught fucking trannies? It's just not open in the black community.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's frowned upon. It's not something that when people say gay people are oppressed, it's really black gay people, because and they're oppressed by their own by other black people, because that's something that you clown. You get clowned in the hood for that shit.
I don't think so anymore.
Nah,
I think that's changing. Honestly, I think it is.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're gonna slowly start seeing that. I mean, look at Cornel West. I don't know. Like, this guy's now a defender of homosexuality and kids being transgendered. When the fuck did that happen?
It happened when the books were being removed.
Well, I guarantee you, if you were to ask the Black Panther Party if they were in favor of any of that, they would say, "Fuck no! What are you, crazy?"
Yeah, because their number one thing is the black family, and that would destroy.
I would think
it destroys any family.
That's insane, though. I'm telling you, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
Either.
I would say this election, you're gonna see a lot of black people supporting flying the rainbow flags.
Listen, I'd vote for I'd vote for Kanye West before I vote for Cornel West. That's for sure.
That's a good point.
That's for sure.
Political party wants to tell the truth about Wall Street, about Ukraine, about the Pentagon, about big tech. Neo-fascists like Brother Trump, or milquetoast neoliberals like Brother Biden. Wow, I'm so happy.
Milquetoast
neoliberals.
Oh my god! I mean, at least he's giving some kind of, like, even though it's a softball criticism.
You call him milquetoast.
Milquetoast.
That's great.
And he's really not. He's corrupt. He fucking touches children.
He's anything but milquetoast.
His son is a goddamn is a mess.
He's a barnacle.
Happy to make a world-shaking decision. You know what I mean? Well, I know gangsters when I see them. And gangster's not a subjective expression. It's an objective condition. Do we have what it takes? We shall see. But some of us are going to go down fighting, go down swinging with style and a smile, accenting the best in you and trying to tease out the best in me. Let's do it together.
Yo, how much money y'all think he's trying to wash with this campaign?
Oh my god!
Get the fuck out of here, Cornel. Are you
All
kidding?
his money is washed.
I have to raise 2 fundraisers.
Brother Trump, brother Biden, calls him brother at least.
Listen, I'll say this. I think that I think it's a waste of time. Obviously, I think it's a distraction. There's only really one person that's capable of bringing us back from where we are. We all know it's Uncle T, but it's like what you said about DeSantis. You gotta for you to try to be the president, you have to exude a certain quality, and you have to be able to talk to people. That shit he was talking about may work in the hood, but you can't talk like that to foreign dignitaries. You know what I mean? Like you can't.
He does. Yeah, he just doesn't.
You can't bring that swag and that ebonics.
Not only
there.
that, you can't bring that, and this is what he thinks he doesn't even think of. You can't bring that level of entitlement that this fucking guy has.
Yes.
He exudes entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's rich and famous for what?
Being Cornel West.
I don't know. Maybe he's educated.
He's an
maybe
activist.
I don't know. Is he educated though? Like,
yeah, of course he's educated.
In what way?
I don't know. He went to school.
That doesn't mean
niggas go to school for 4 years and they're educated, bro.
They're not educated. They're fucking enabled by a shitty institution, and they don't learn.
By the technical word, they are educated in terms of they went and they bought an education. Now, are they smart?
That's bought a piece of paper. No, they're not.
That's a better question.
Because they spent fucking tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands sometimes of dollars on something that you could just lie about and get away with.
Well, people like Cornel already paid that back. It's other people that try to hop in it. And
you think he paid that back?
That's a good point.
Didn't pay shit back.
That's a good point.
Because he's entitled. He doesn't. He's entitled to the money without working for it. And all this shit about I care about you and the People's Party and all, that's all textbook communism. It's textbook communism. We in these bleak times we have to fight, and it's like
someone's gonna be swinging, someone's gonna be fighting.
It's all I'm telling you.
I can't wait for the comments. Y'all just gonna sit there and let that white boy talk about Cornel West? Like y'all don't even know the history of Cornel West. No, I don't. He's not Dr. King. He ain't Malcolm X. I don't know a motherfucking Cornel West. Fuck
Cornel West in his fucking giant gap. Stick a dick right in between that giant gap, all you woke cocksuckers.
God.
Fuck Cornel West. Up his black ass.
Oh my God. He going off the rails, boy. Wow. We on the back up? Yeah, we're on the back. Okay.
Wow. Strike 2.
Well,
to the roof.
We had to go to Rumble at some point, right?
All right.
Sorry.